We're here at the New Hampshire delegation with the chair of the New Hampshire Democratic Party, Ray Buckley. Hey, good to have you here. It's a momentous day for somebody you've known very long and the Clinton family and Hillary Clinton. Your thoughts about bringing the party together is something you've had able to do. The New Hampshire, of course, win for Bernie Sanders. How do you view today and the rest of the few months to November?
You know, we've had a lot of conversations with the delegation and Bernie supporters all across the state. I really think that Senator Sanders' call for unity is actually having a very big impact on a lot of folks. And so I think we're going to leave Philadelphia united. People in New Hampshire know that Donald Trump would be dangerous for their future. So they're going to stand together, we're going to work together and elect Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine.
One of the things, being from New England, we've talked about this before, is the really need for investment in infrastructure. Talked with Martha Fuller Clark about this many times on the radio show, Michael Dukakis and so forth. The issues that both you have with Donald Trump, who's supposedly a builder, he has no clue about doing stuff like that would make millions of people's lives in New Hampshire a lot better. Talk to me about that.
Well, certainly coming from a blue-collar family, my father, my uncles, my cousins are all welders. My grandfather, my great-grandfather, they're around building bridges and fixing roads. So that's part of what my DNA is. And the unbelievable reality that New Hampshire has among the highest in the country of red line bridges that are dangerous. Absolutely dangerous for the children and the people of New Hampshire. And so I know that with Maggie Hassan and Jean Chen working together in the U.S. Senate, we're going to send the money back, working with the White House under Hillary and Tim.
One quick question. You know, gay rights, obviously something you're very concerned about. I heard Donald Trump talked about it the other day, and it was nice that he brought it up and so forth. But he connected it to the idea of terrorism and that, you know, gay Americans have to be afraid and therefore vote for him because of that. Talk to me about this.
What's offensive is that for those of us who are gay, when we see that there are 15-year-old boys being stoned to death publicly by ISIS, or adult males being thrown off from the top of bridges, this is painful to us. And to be glib about it and almost make a joke out of it in a way, because he doesn't support our fundamental rights here in this country. And so it's not acceptable. It's just not acceptable to use those deaths, or to use the deaths of those 49 individuals in Orlando. That to me, I woke up that morning and it was like every one of those bullets went through me. I mean, it was a horrific day, and for him to have politicized that just shows his lack of character. Sorry to get choked up.
What's the best way do you proceed for a dialogue on civil rights, on concerns between those who are straight and gay, both black and white? So,
just like anything in politics, it's neighbor to neighbor and family to family. We learned the power of that in 2014 in New Hampshire, where despite millions of dollars being sent in and our candidates being outspent, Governor Hassan was outspent 2-1 by her opponent, and she was successful. And that's because we built a powerful, strong roots neighborhood organization. When a neighbor is talking to a neighbor, or a family member is talking to a family member, or a friend's talking to a friend, that's more important than all the Coke money. It's more important than anything coming out of Washington or anything. This is about relationships. We got to get back to empowering the grassroots, taking responsibility for our future.
thank you so much.